Welcome to another edition of Delete Laws. Today, we're going to take a look at people getting pulled over who have absolutely no clue that the police are their enemy. They, for some reason, they don't really seem to understand that the cops want to arrest them, they want to put them in jail. They're the police the policeman's goal, the cop's goal is to arrest you, impound your car, take you to the dungeon, and steal your money. And the sooner that y'all get your head around that, the sooner we will be a better society. As of right now, there are so many people out there who don't seem to understand that the police in this country are not your friend. Police station themselves on the side of the road to arrest you. The entire goal of police in America is to pull you over, impound your car, put you in torture cuffs, and take you to a dungeon. Do you understand that? That is the goal of police. Put a one in the chat if you understand what I'm saying to you. The goal of police is to pull you over, arrest you, impound your car, put you in a dungeon, and steal your money. That is the goal of every single cop in America. The sooner you realize that, the sooner we'll all be better off.
She's lying.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
The reason why I'm stopping you, you got your seatbelt right here. Wasn't on.
Oh, okay.
So he stopped her for her safety. Put a one in the chat if you don't believe that at all. That's a total and complete lie. He stopped her so that he could find a reason to arrest her, impound her car, take her to a dungeon, and steal her money.
Ma'am, do you have an ID with you?
Oh, yeah.
I'm so sorry, folks. If the cop asks you for your identification, you tell him the answer is no. When the cop says, "Let me see your identification, passenger," this says the 5A cop card non-driver. Cop says he has reasonable articulable suspicion. While filming, you say, "I plead the Fifth Amendment. I identify as good citizen. No ID is required." You do not give a cop your identification unless there is probable cause for you to be arrested. Get this 5A cop card on deletelaws.com.
Well, honestly, sir.
Is there an issue with the seatbelt? Or?
Yeah, there's an issue with it, and I couldn't get it, and I didn't have time to stop.
Oh, okay.
Right there. There we go.
Doesn't look like it restrains properly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Here,
I'm not
doesn't look
sure.
like it's tucking back in.
I don't know how it. I don't know.
Doesn't seem like it has any tension on it. Might have to
No.
get that fixed.
I got to get that fixed.
Your license?
He doesn't care about that.
I'm just asking.
Yes, sir.
All right, give me a minute, okay?
So now this is going to show that she has a 2015 charge of possession of a controlled chemical, possession of chemical paraphernalia, 2019 possession of a chemical, possession of chemical paraphernalia, and in 2021 she has the same charge. She is a recurring, what you would call, drug offender, but charging her with these crimes. So let's assess this for a moment, just real quick. Put a one in the chat if all these charges have not helped her at all whatsoever. Put a one in the chat if these charges did nothing but create a bigger police state. If she's getting pulled over with controlled substances in 2015, if she's getting pulled over in 2019 with controlled substances, if she's getting pulled over in 2021, and now it's 2023, all of these charges, all of her going to jail, didn't help a damn thing. We keep doing the exact same thing over and over and over again and wondering why it's not getting better. We already gave her a bunch of charges. It's not helping the root problem. Her usage is a symptom of the disease. Just
Am I coming out and talking?
So he went back and looked up her record, and then now she has to get out of the car. Now he's more, and now there's another cop. See another cop up there on the left hand? They had another cop coming right up here. You can see it.
I'm reaching my pocket.
Oh, I put my cigarette lighter up. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I'm not sure.
Because she already has a record of having chemicals, well, then he gets to ruin her life even further.
Nothing really.
What have I done, sir? I haven't done nothing.
Here comes the other pig that I showed you was pulling up. Here he comes.
Just asking questions.
No, I know. I was just asking.
I'm getting a little nervous.
No, I'm fine.
Wow, there it is, folks. There it is. We're not even. Welcome everybody to Delete Laws. Thank you for coming to the channel. I appreciate it. If you haven't been here before, what I do on this channel during my live streams is I give away all my products for free. If you purchase anything from my website, go to deletelaws.com. You want to invoke your Fifth Amendment right as soon as the cops start to bother you. Soon as they start to question you, you don't want to pretend like this is a friend of yours or that this person's going to have any kind of cordial or rational or even fair conversation with you. The person at your door, his goal is to arrest you. His goal is to get your car impounded. His goal is to put you in court, charge you with crimes, and take your money. That's his goal. Your job is to immediately plead the Fifth Amendment using the trifold. Your job is to spend the 5 minutes it takes to get your license, registration, and proof of insurance on a laminated card so it goes right inside your trifold. Your goal is to use this fancy broccoli wad rubber band you got with my trifold. It comes in the envelope to make sure everything is above your head, that you are recording the pig. I'll show you guys. You are recording the pig with this phone, your trifold, your license, registration, everything's up here. Now, my elbow goes on the seat, my elbow goes in the windowsill, and my trifold and my proof of insurance, registration, and ID are up in the visor. Now, my hands never got to go below the steering wheel. Cop comes up. You can see it. Cop comes up and says something to her. Here's my license, registration, proof of insurance. There's everything I got to give you by law. Then the cop says, hey, can you step out of the car? Immediately let the cop know. I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Immediately. And it's backed up with your camera pointing in his face. I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Immediately. That's the process today. The process is no longer they're going to take you down to the jail and the Miss Annie M, she's going to make some cobbler for you. Yeah, who's that? That's just Cletus. He drank too much last night. Is it? Yeah, just go ahead and give him some more cobbler. Give him some of that Mrs. Special Tea that she drafted up for the inmates down here at the jail. Not at all. It's a total lie. A total lie. Go to deletelaws.com with a Z, get a trifold. I got them for $9. Every single person here can afford it. If you can't, I'll give you one for free. This $30 one is, I printed up in Los Angeles, California. It ships to you with this fancy broccoli wad rubber band. And for the passenger of that car, when that cop says to you, give me your ID, you say, here's my ID, number 4 on the 5A cop card. It says I don't got to give you an ID without probable cause. That's how it's done. If you order anything during my live stream, I will email you all of my products for free right now. I'm also going to do a giveaway. I'm going to give away 5 of these cards during this live stream. So it's just unbelievable to me that people still don't get the memo.
I don't understand. I'm trying to get my kids. I haven't done nothing.
Just asking questions.
No, I know.
No, he's not. He's not. It just pisses me off. He is not just answering questions. He is trying to find a way to arrest her. That's what he's doing. Yeah, I send, listen, I don't mail these off for free very often. I do mail these off sometimes to people who are struggling, but I can't. Have a little mercy on me. You have $8. If you don't have $8, I'll email it to you. You print it up yourself. I will give these away for free to anybody who needs them. But I got it priced at $9 so everybody can afford it. You should have it in your car. You invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. That's what you do. Southwest Arkansas weather. What's going on, my brother? How are you? Good to see you. So when he says to her, I'm just talking to you here, So that's a lie. He's not just talking to her. He's not just sitting there having a conversation about, oh, you're not wearing your seatbelt. He is simply trying to arrest her. And I have not seen this whole video yet. I'll bet you. Who wants to take a bet? Who wants to bet that she gets arrested? Who's betting? Put a 1 in the chat if you believe that this woman will be arrested by the end of the stop. Put a 2 in the chat if you think she will not. If you want to get one for free, go to deletelaws.com and go to my inquiry form and say, yo, I need one of those, and I'll email it to you. That's what will happen during this live stream. That's what will happen. So put a 1 in the chat if you think this woman's going to go to jail. He said, oh, I'm just talking to you here. Is that what you think? Do you agree with that? Or is he trying to arrest her? What do you think? He's talking to her or trying to arrest her? What do you guys think? Talking or trying to arrest? Put it in the comments. Is he talking to her or is he trying to arrest her? Is he trying to find a reason to arrest her? He went back and ran her license. He saw she had 3 previous arrests for chemicals. So then maybe arresting her and charging her with crimes, that's not how we solve this chemical problem in America. Maybe, just maybe, I'm just saying, maybe the 4th arrest, maybe this arrest here, this is going to be the one that's going to go, you know what? Now they've arrested me all the times. The disease is going to be cured. The chemicals are a symptom of the problem she's going through. The disease she has in her life is not being solved. Most people are putting that she's going to be arrested. Most people are putting she's going to go to jail.
I haven't done that.
I'm just asking you questions. No, I know. Why are you saying anything? You say, I plead the 5th. You put the trifold in his face with the camera.
Just asking.
Getting a little nervous because she already has she's been arrested 3 previous times. Put a 1 in the chat if make you nervous when they pull you over and tell you to get out of the car. Is that normal? Put a 1 in the chat. How many people feel like when the cops pull you over and tell you to get out of the car, you get nervous? Put a 1 in the chat if you get nervous. If him saying that you being nervous out of the road after I pulled you out, you've been arrested 3 previous times, if that's normal. If that's normal. You seem a little nervous. Yeah, I just got pulled over by a pig and told me to get out of the car. There's no probable cause. I didn't even break a traffic law. So yeah, am I a little nervous? Yep. I'm a little nervous. I'm a little bit nervous. I'm a little bit nervous right now. I'm a little bit nervous.
Well, I'm fine. I don't understand. I'm trying to.
When was the last time you used?
Right away, he goes right into when was the last time you used because she has a criminal record. How do you know that she's not in recovery? How do you know she's not going to NA every day? How do you know she hasn't partnered up with her sister and her sister are fighting sobriety every single day? He just assumes she's using. What a prick. He's never been through recovery. You've never been to a single NA or AA meeting. You don't post things like that to people who are in recovery.
It's been a long time.
It's been a long time.
When was the last time you used?
It's been a long time.
Can't be that long. You have to track my phone right on.
Okay, well, that's because I've been playing outside with my kids.
You have nothing to lose. Who's the person?
She's my friend.
Why is she answering questions? Why is she answering any questions? My friends, if you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. My name is ChilleDeCastro. I'm a constitutional law scholar. I'm only a constitutional law scholar because I'm autodidactic. I learned everything on my own after 2002 when the police no-knock raided my home, swatted me with the SWAT team, and took me to a dungeon for a week in LA County for a confidential informant who told them I was a drug dealer. They didn't find any drugs that wasn't true. Nothing that wasn't personal usage. And back then, the drug that I had was perfectly legal in 2021. They criminalized it in December of 2021. They arrested me in March of 2022 for a chemical that I had bought legally online. Doesn't matter though. Doesn't matter. I talked. When the cops kicked my door down and said, Chille, kids are dying from this chemical that you have. I said, well, let me tell you everything. They're dying. Huh, kids are dying. I use this stuff as a bodybuilder. I'm in no way, shape, or form a drug dealer. Here's the company I bought it from. Here's who I've used it with. Here's where I've had it. Everything. Kids are dying, officer. Man, how can I help you, officer? Let me tell you where I bought that. Let me tell you who I've used it with. Did you sell it to anybody? No, I've never sold a drug in my life. Oh, you didn't sell it to your... No, I did not. Did you use it with your friends? Yes, I did. Did you use it with your bodybuilding friends in Vegas? Yes, I did. Did you transport it to Vegas when you drove from California to Vegas? Yes, I did. Transportation of narcotics for distribution, distribution for sales, distribution for profit. 3 felonies in a row because I talked. I told them the truth. They told me kids were dying. Kids are dying, they said to me, Chille. You invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. You don't know what this jackboot thug pig is trying to do to your life. You may not understand. This pig is trying to ruin your life. It's so funny. You'll be sitting in the back of that dungeon mobile. You'll be in torture cuffs. You'll all be contorted. Your wrists will be hurting. Maybe they just have those hinge torture cuffs, not the ones that twist, just a hinge. So your wrists don't ever really quite fit. So your wrists are getting mangled. Your shoulders getting mangled. And you're sitting there going, God, watch that guy's channel. He sat there and told me, you never say a word to these pigs. And I just told him everything. I wonder what's going to happen to me. You're going to jail. That's what's going to happen to you. She's talking. And you're talking. Shut your damn mouth. Shut up. Shut it. Zip it. Shut your mouth. You plead the Fifth Amendment immediately. And when you plead that Fifth Amendment, it's on camera. Do you know why I pulled you over? I plead the Fifth Amendment. Put a 1 in the chat if you don't care why he pulled you over. You don't give a shit why he pulled you over. You just want to leave the stop. Put a 1 in the chat if you just want to leave the stop.
Silent my kids.
You have nothing to do. Who's the passenger?
She's answering questions. She's going to get screwed.
She's my friend.
Does she have anything illegal? A drug?
No, sir. I swear to
You
God.
don't have any heroin in the car? Why is she talking to a guy trying to arrest her?
I swear to God.
Do you have any problem with searching the car?
No. I mean, she has her prescription, but she doesn't have.
That's fine. She has.
But it's not. It's in a wore-out bottle.
She has a prescription.
Okay.
Wow. What?
I'm sorry.
Hey, a drug?
No, sir. I swear to God. No, sir. I swear to God.
Do you have any problem with searching the car?
No.
Oh, why? Why would you have no problem with the cop searching your car? If the cop says, "Can I search your car?" You tell him, "Yes, sure, you could search my car. Let me get my friend out of there." And then you revoke consent. If I can give consent, I can revoke consent. You know the cop is going to search your car because you've been pulled over 3 prior times. You have 3 prior arrests for chemicals. You know he's going to search your car. If you give consent for the search, you can revoke consent moments later. You must be unequivocal. I gave consent, and the consent I gave was on camera, and now I revoke consent. I revoke consent. You must stop searching now. The law is clear. If I can give consent, I can revoke it. Here and now, I revoke consent. Stop searching my car. Do you have this in your car? Why don't you? Why don't you? How come you don't? There's no barrier. You don't even need money. I'll give it to you for free. All you have to do is contact me. Like, why don't you have this in your car? When the cop asks to search your car, why don't you say, sure, and then revoke consent away and put it on camera? Because then even if she has the chemical in her car and he finds it, if she gave consent and then revoked consent and he decided to search anyway, then it would be thrown out because it's against the exclusionary rule from the 1914 case of Weeks versus United States, extended into the 1961 case of Mapp versus Ohio, which they then called fruit of the poisonous tree. It was the exclusionary rule in 1914. It was fruit of the poisonous tree in 1961. You got your trifle, James? Right on. Hey, Chille, keep up the good work. I already sent you $30 for the trifle, which I received, but I wouldn't mind having the wallet size version. Love your work, love your knowledge, and like I said before, we need more Andy Taylors and less Barney Fifes, or should I say more RoboCops and less Keystone Cops. So what he's talking about specifically, he's talking about the new 5A cop card that I have, and it's an actual credit card. It's like a hotel key or a credit card. I only got 1,000 of these in. I'm giving them away like hotcakes. As a matter of fact, I'll tell you guys what. Here's what I'll do right now. If anybody orders anything from my website between 3 p.m. and 3:15 p.m., so that's 6 p.m. Eastern time and 6:15 p.m. Eastern time, I will give you a 5A cop card for free. Anybody who orders anything. I don't care what you order. I will then put these in an envelope like these here that are going out to people who I promised I would give a free 5A cop card to. So the orders start in 3 minutes. I'll give you guys a 15-minute window. Anybody who orders anything, I will then mail you the 5A cop card, driver and non-driver, over the next 15 minutes. I told you I want to get these in people's hands. I didn't make these so I'm going to get rich. It's not going to happen. I'm not going to get rich. But you will be saved by having the 5A cop card in your wallet. In your wallet. Go to deletelaws.com with a Z. I really want you to have this trifold in your car, so I'll give it to you for free if you can't afford it. Get to my website right now, deletelaws.com with a Z, and I will send you guys in the next 15 minutes, any order, I'll send you a free 5A cop card. That's all I can do.
She has her prescription, but she doesn't have.
So if you're driving down the road with another person, how do you know that they have a prescription in their purse or in their wallet? And why are you telling this cop about medication that your friend has in their car? You see, you may not know how important it is for you to shut your mouth. She doesn't even realize what she's doing is putting her friend underneath of the laser beam of these people who call themselves law enforcers. You don't talk to cops. You invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Once you have this PDF in your email, you'll never lose it. So even if you give yours away because you found someone that didn't have one, you could just reprint it. It costs like 10 cents to print them. You got to listen. I'm telling you, man, I'm doing everything I can.
That's fine.
But it's not. It's in a wore out bottle.
She has a prescription.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hello. Hey, you have anything to leave in here?
No. No, sir.
Oh, I'm just asking.
Okay, no.
Okay. You mind coming on out?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you don't have pockets, right?
I mean, I've got pockets. Do you want? I got my lip gloss. Yeah.
Ryan, check your email.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm not worried about it. Not a big deal. All right, just hang out for a second.
Okay.
Just hang out right there in front of my patrol vehicle.
Why would you tell? Why? Look what he does the moment he. Why would you say yes to searching your car knowing that you got that in your floorboard? Why? Oh, God, why? And oh, by the way, this will be her 4th charge. So obviously charging people with a crime, arresting them, charging them, putting them in jail, it doesn't help a damn thing, does it? David, check your email. Sending off free stuff to all you guys who contact me.
You have a prescription?
I do, yeah.
Can you show me?
You want me to like pull up my Publix app? Because those, I
want to see a prescription for the Xanax, and I want to see a prescription for whatever I'm about to find out what's in this bag. Okay. That's why I need to see a prescription.
He's such a hero, isn't he?
Right. So if you want to look that up.
Yeah, I can pull up.
This guy's such a hero. He wants to see this, and he wants to see that. Glenn, check your email.
You find it?
I mean, I can show you where I have the prescription.
Brian, check your email. Antonio.
All right, come over here, please. Come here.
Do you guys hang out in front of my patrol vehicle,
Over
please?
here.
Thank you. What'd you say?
Can I talk? Is that
Yeah, in a minute. Here, hold on a second.
that was her?
I know. Give me a second. Okay. The trunk button doesn't work?
No, sir. First we can't. I got it to work the first time the car was given to us. I got it to work for the
Here, Canadian.
Can you come show me that prescription?
17
What's going on?
This is my prescription. That bottle was on her side. She tried to get me to take it, and I told her no. That is not mine.
Oh, okay. So let me just jump in here real quick. This is going to be the 2003 case of Maryland versus Pringle. If they find chemicals anywhere in the car, they can charge all occupants from finding chemicals anywhere in the charge. So this woman here is trying to avoid that charge because if they find chemicals anywhere in the car, Maryland versus Pringle would say that the Supreme Court said those great people on the Supreme Court who work against us every day, they are the ones who said that you can be arrested for any chemicals in the car, anywhere in the car.
She has a past. All I'm doing is riding with
Thanks, Nate.
my husband and her boyfriend are friends, and he has me to ride.
My
My husband and her boyfriend are friends, and her boyfriend asked me to ride with her just so she didn't have to go by herself. And she tried to hand me the bottle, and I told her, that's not mine.
Oh,
And then she told you they were mine. I do have a prescription. That is not mine. I barely know her. My husband and her boyfriend are friends.
I'm going to ask her about it here.
She handed me a little, it was like a little pill thing, and it had Xanax in it. And the bottle she took and put it up under her seat.
Where's the thing with the Xanax?
I don't know. I told her, I said, I'm not taking that.
Okay.
It's not, I mean, it wasn't mine.
Sarah.
You're just wondering.
Houston hot dog. I think I've sent you an email every day this week, brother.
Do you have anything else on it?
No.
What's going on with the pill bottle? Hold on a second before you answer the question. Don't reach for anything else. I want to see your answer.
The pill bottle?
Hold on a second. You're not under arrest. I don't know you, Judas. Okay. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned.
God.
You cannot afford to hire a lawyer. Only point represent you for questioning if you wish. You showed this lady here to a little baggie that had pills in it, which might be in your pocket.
No,
that had 2 Xanny bars in it or something.
no,
like
I don't have nothing in my pocket.
and you told her to claim that bottle in the car.
No, I swear to God.
You have something right there that's bulging out of your pocket.
No, I have nothing. I have nothing, sir.
Can you turn your pocket inside out?
That's it. That's it.
Okay, because the pills aren't hers. They're under your seat.
No, they're hers. They're her husband. Take them. Yes, sir. I swear to God.
Joseph, check
I
your email.
promise you. Her and her
Christopher,
husband,
check
I
your
swear
email.
to God, they take them. Prescriptions.
Lewis, check
They're
your email.
hers. She handed them to me and told me that.
What about, I think it's Adam.
Hey, Miss Harpster, Miss Harpster is the name. Your order failed. I know you're waiting on something. I'm still going to send you everything that I sell for free in your email, but your order failed. And if you're waiting to get a product delivered to you, it'll be delivered on your email, but it won't be delivered through the mail because the order failed. So sorry, but I'm sending you right now everything I sell for free in the back channel so you can print it out if your card didn't work or whatever.
Well, I haven't checked it yet, but what about the Adderall that's in there?
I don't know nothing about it. It's hers.
So I take that bottle and throw it into a paper bag right here and send it to FDLE for fingerprints that you didn't throw it underneath there. You're going to tell me that your prints are not on that bottle, underneath your seat. Is that what you're
because she
telling
put
me?
them right here on the center console, and I threw them under the seat because she said that's not in the right bottle, and I'm like, okay.
Just a real quick question here for the crowd. Is he doing anything good? Is anything good going to come out of this though? I don't, you guys know I don't do drugs. It's not what I do. It's not my thing. I partied in my 20s in Hollywood. It was great fun, but it's just not on my agenda anymore, you know? So what good is this cop doing right now? How much is he helping society right now? How many good things are going to come out of this? He's not helping or saving anybody. You guys, let me know if you got all the free stuff. I just sent off like 50 emails to people, but let me know. I'm looking at the comments over here, see if you guys got the free stuff. I just sent off a bunch of free stuff to people. Go to my website, order any one thing. You got 8 minutes left to get a free 5A cop card. About 10 people have got something. So go to deletelaws.com. If you order anything from my website in 8 minutes, you'll get both the 5A driver cop card and the 5A non-driver cop card. I'm going to mail these to you. I don't typically mail off hard copy products, but I kept telling you guys, I really want to get this out to people. I'm not joking. I want you to have this 5A cop card in your wallet. I want everybody to have it. Thanks, Nate. I wanted to take a chance and say, hey, thanks for the super chat, Nate. God bless you, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, I know it. So do we agree, though, that this cop charging her, arresting her, giving her her fourth chemical charge, I wonder if she's going to be, that's going to stop her from being addicted to chemicals, isn't it? If we give her one more chemical charge, this is going to be the one. This is going to be the one that solves the chemical epidemic in America. Ruining her a little more, giving her another charge. This is going to make America great again. Yeah, you can purchase it, Ant. You can go to deletelaws.com. Go to deletelaws.com with a Z. You can get my 5A cop card. Also, I typically give away my hard products, but I really want to get the 5A card out there. You know, I really want to get it. It means more to me to have it, even if I don't sell it to you, so that you have it in your wallet and you show other people. Look, dude, cop walks up to you and says that he's going to pull you over. It's a step-by-step tutorial. That's
They will, and that's why I was honest with you and told you.
I don't think she is lying.
So he's digging around in the poor white trash of America and trying to solve the ashes in the bottom of a burnt out campfire. What a waste of time and resources. She wasn't driving crazy. Look at her. She's got all of her gear in the back. What? She's addicted to chemicals. What makes her a terrible person? Why do we have to punish her and persecute her and prosecute her? Why?
She pulled me aside before I even asked anybody about questions.
Amanda!
Hold on a second. We're talking right now. Okay.
I promise you. I swear to God, I'm not lying.
Well, you're in a pretty bad predicament right now. And
I'm
trying to,
not
if you start telling me the truth here, listen to me for a second, okay?
Don't say it. Don't say
If you
it.
start telling me the truth,
Don't say it.
then you may depending on what you tell me, you may or may not go to jail. Right now, it's not.
What? He is such a liar. The cops can't help you out. They can't talk to the judge. They're not going to make a nice, put in a good word for you with the DA. Every word he's saying is a lie. He's manipulating her so he can charge her with crimes. You invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. That's how you do it. I can feel myself get where I want to scream at the top of my lungs. That's how you do it. That's how you fucking do it. Would you listen? You don't talk to cops. I could that moment of rage went through me just now where I just wanted to throw the trifold and start screaming at the top. My blood pressure this week is really high. I've been monitoring it every day. It's just too high. So I have to look out for my own health here. And I have to tell you guys, please listen to what I'm saying to you. Pretty please. Invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent immediately. Do not talk to these guys. Now he's playing this, making a deal with this poor woman who's addicted to chemicals. So, but the deal he's making is only for, he gets another accolade. He gets another bone, gets another he gets another incentivization. He gets more overtime pay now. When they do this performance reviews, which are the quotas, then they go, oh, well, you're beating Steve and Tina this week. And so now we're going to go ahead and promote you this next month because you got the most chemical arrests. So he's a piece of shit. He's a piece of shit. And I'm not going to let him kill me by listening to his dog shit and then have me have my blood pressure boil over and then I stroke out because I'm sitting here watching this piece of shit manipulate someone who obviously has a chemical addiction. And now he's trying to get her arrested for the fourth time in 6 years, and it's not going to do her a damn bit of good.
It's not looking good.
I promise you, they're not mine.
So why? They don't just magically come under there.
She's like, I don't want to go to jail, and she put them in there. And it's in her console, and I'm like, well, what do you want me to do with that?
Where's the bag?
I don't have a bag.
You showed it to her.
I don't. I promise you.
He's really an investigator.
I swear to
He's
God.
really,
Is it on
really
you?
helping.
No, it's not.
If I take you down to the jail and they do a strip search, it's not going to be on you.
No,
A
sir.
strip search.
I'll strip right here.
A strip
Don't need
search.
to.
Look, I'll even shake
No,
it.
it's not what I'm asking.
I'm gonna shake it out and everything. Because look, I
Search.
swear
Not
those
what
are
I'm
her husband. Oh, sir, I swear it's not mine. I swear on everything I love.
So you didn't, when I was behind you, you didn't say, here, I'm going to throw this under my seat. And I need you to take possession of this because you have a prescription.
Which drug addict does he believe? They both have pimples all over their faces from doing chemicals. It's plain as day they both do chemicals. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to realize that they're both on chemicals. Which drug addict are you going to choose to believe?
No, I didn't. I swear to God. I promise you, I'm gonna be almost crying. I'm trying to get my kids back. Okay?
Oh, she's trying to get her kids back.
I swear to God.
She's trying to get her children back. So this arrest could make it so she doesn't get her kids back.
You want to start telling me the truth yet? Or what?
I'm telling you the truth.
I don't believe you.
Oh my God.
Amanda, I'm gonna go to jail.
Oh my God. This is so sad to watch this.
Amanda, I'm gonna go to jail if you don't tell them that this pill bottle is yours. Can I come around?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're going to have drug addict number 1 and drug addict number 2 both sitting there saying how they're not the ones who did this, that they're not guilty. It's their friend who's guilty. Charge their friend. Don't charge me. Charge my friend. Charge the person who I do chemicals with.
I'm gonna go to jail if you don't tell them that the big pill bottle's yours. That it's yours and your husband's.
I'll just take it around. I just do.
It's not a wrap.
I did. I mean,
I'm going to take you to
I mean, I'll just.
because now we have
No,
conflicting
it's a-
stories.
Oh, whoa. So Maryland versus Pringle. What did I say in the beginning of this? Maryland versus Pringle, 2003. Was it 2003? Maryland versus Pringle. Let me just see on the board here where it is. Maryland versus Pringle, 2003. If the cop finds chemical in the car, any chemical in the car, he can charge all occupants with probable cause that they are the owners of the chemical. So these two druggies arguing back and forth about whose drugs it is, and then one saying she'll take the rap. It doesn't matter. The Supreme Court, that great court at the top that looks out for you and I, right? Wrong. They said that if there's any chemicals in the car, that they can all be arrested. So now the cop has conflicting stories. I said in the beginning of this, who bets that she goes to jail? Who wants to bet that they both go to jail now? Because Maryland versus Pringle.
I promise you, it's her and her husband's
It's-
prescription. I promise. I swear to God.
I'll just.
No, it is.
No, you're not. I'm
She
telling
had-
you right now. Well, you already told me you're not taking a rap for it.
It's yours, though.
I'm telling.
I don't see anybody go to jail, but it's hers. I promise you.
Can you put Sarah in the back of the vehicle for right now?
There it is.
Can you come back to the kids? Sarah, you're gonna. What is in here?
I don't know. I've never seen that before.
This is the bag that you grabbed before you put your pill bottle under the seat.
No, that's not. I didn't have a bag.
You had a little.
No, I did
Plastic
not
bag.
have a plastic bag.
So you have no idea what's in here. So if
No.
I send this to FDLE, is that what you're telling me? That nothing's gonna come back if you want here.
Nothing's gonna come back with me on there. I swear to God.
And what if it does?
It's not going to. I promise you.
Hey, Dennis, your order failed. Try it again, man. I'm still going to send you everything, of course. Boy, man, good thing this cop's doing this investigation. He's saving the world today. You know, him arresting one or both of these women is probably going to make the world a better place, right?
You can't throw it out the window.
No,
That's fine. We got guys on there.
Joshua, check
that's
your...
Ashes. That's my father-in-law. I'm sorry.
Should have told me.
We're moving stuff.
Should have told me it was in there.
I'm so sorry. I forgot it was in there. We're moving some stuff to storage unit. My husband said, please don't. That's Ashes. That's my father-in-law. I'm sorry.
Should have told me.
So she has her dead father-in-law in a bottle. Sad.
We're moving stuff to
Should have told me it was in there.
I'm so sorry. I forgot it was in there. We're moving some stuff to storage unit. My husband said, please don't put my dad in the box.
I don't know what to tell you, Amanda.
I don't know what. I mean,
She's probably going to jail. Okay.
I mean,
April.
Hey, your phone in the car? You're going to jail. Okay.
You're going to jail.
Why? It's not my stuff. It's hers. I swear to God, it's hers.
Okay. Well.
He's picking and choosing who he wants to arrest because Maryland
Please,
versus Pringle is very
officer.
clear.
No. Please.
Don't fall out. Don't sit like that. You're gonna fall out.
She's in a battle for her kids right now.
Sarah, sit in the seat
It's
properly.
hers. I promise you. I didn't know what to do. That's why I was honest with you.
The Xanax and the hydrochloride pills. Okay.
I don't know what you're talking about, though.
I showed it to you. Okay.
But they're hers.
They're under your seat.
Because I didn't. She didn't.
Dennis, put your order through again because I sent you everything on email for free so you could print it out. But I think you ordered a hard copy. I want to make sure that you get it if you want it. If not, that's okay too.
Wouldn't take them back. I didn't know what to do. So that's why I was honest with you.
Sir, I don't believe it. There's also something that I cannot find. I don't know if it's on you or not. That's why I'm asking.
No,
you.
sir. It's. I swear, it's not.
Don't
I swear, there's nothing here. There's nothing.
Well, the jail's find out. Okay. But you're going for possession of controlled substance.
That's not fair. It's her stuff.
Okay, so let me just paint a picture here. This woman was driving down the road. She has priors on her record, so they ran her license plate, saw that she had priors, just like Zach Wester in Florida. They pulled her over for no reason. They searched her car. They found chemicals in her car. She is a chemical addict. We know that because she's had 3 charges in the past 5 years. So we know that. Okay, she is. But she was driving down the road just fine. She doesn't seem to be whacked out right now. What good is this doing society? You and I, the taxpayers, are paying these pigs to arrest her. You and I will pay for the drug testing. You and I will pay for her transportation, her incarceration. You and I will pay for Child of Division Family Youth Services that snatched her kids away from her. She said she's trying to get her kids back. I know a lot of people. I don't know them personally. I know a lot of people who are addicted to chemicals that have their kids at home. Don't you? Put a 1 in the chat if you know somebody who has a chemical problem, whether it be alcohol or chemicals, and they have their children. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. The other people have their kids. She lost her kids from chemicals. Now he's going to run her in. You and I are going to pay for it. This will be her 4th charge in 6 years. How much good is this doing? We're doing the same thing over and over and over. Listen, I got to tell them, thanks, you jackboot thug pig losers, because everybody in the world now is now invoking their 5th Amendment right because they're learning any conversation with you, pig, ruins my life.
There's not much more to discuss.
There it is. So 1 second ago, she could sit right there in the seat and have a conversation. They got her in the back of a cage. There's bars on the God blessed freaking doors. There's a shield between the driver and the back seat. But as soon as they say you got to be arrested, got to put her in torture cuffs.
But you're going for possession of controlled substance.
That's not fair. It's her stuff.
Okay. Well, Sarah, there's
It's
not much more to
hers.
discuss.
It's her stuff.
Do not start. Do not.
It's hers. It's her stuff.
I'm trying my best, but
He put them on in front. Oh my God. Could you imagine that? You mean that you can put the torture cuffs on in front and they're just as effective? Yes. What? Then the person can scratch their nose or push their glasses up or pick their boogers or pitch their ear or get something out of their teeth. You mean that you can put torture cuffs on somebody in the front and that's okay? Why can this cop put torture cuffs in the front, but other cops have got to put your arms behind your back? Because they teach them all to be scared. They're such scared little coppers. They're all so scared. Such a joke.
a pill with Xanax in it. That's what I was saying.
Why? They're not mine. I think
Why would she not claim that it's hers if she has a prescription for it?
she's lying.
How?
I've never seen those bags before in my life. I never even seen the pill bottle until she threw it right in my center console.
Why would she say? Why would she go?
Because she's trying not to go to jail.
She's not going to go to jail if they were hers. She has a
They're
prescription.
hers.
She has a prescription.
But they're hers, though. I don't take Xanax.
But she wouldn't tell me those Xanax pills are not mine, and she has she showed me a prescription. She has a
Okay,
prescription.
that's why I told you about the Xanax. I didn't know the extra pills were in there.
That doesn't make sense. But there's no reason why she wouldn't claim they were hers if she has a prescription for the pills that are
They're
in the
not.
bottle.
I did not. I have never seen that bag before
There's
in my
no
life. My
reason?
fingerprints would not be on that bag.
Okay.
I promise you.
Okay. Right now we're figuring it out.
I
Okay.
promise you.
All right. Watch out. Watch.
You're not figuring it out. That is such a lie. That is such a freaking lie. What a load of crap in his pants. You're not figuring it out. You're charging her with felonies. She said she's fighting to get her kids back. Maybe she does have a chemical problem. Maybe she shouldn't have her kids. Maybe. Maybe she should. Maybe she was what you call a maintenance abuser. A maintenance abuser, there's lots of different kinds of abusers. You learn this when you go to NA and AA. A maintenance abuser is someone who maintains a normal life function, but they are still addicted to a chemical or alcohol. It's called a maintenance abuser. So maybe she's a maintenance abuser. Maybe she has her addiction, but she still gets her kids to school. Addictions are terrible. Any addiction, be it gambling, women, chemicals, whatever it is, any addiction will eventually take over your life and ruin you. Any addiction. If you're addicted to flapping a paper around, eventually it will ruin you. All addictions are bad, very bad. So, but maybe, just maybe, this woman can function, and maybe, just maybe, she only got pulled over because she had a criminal record, and maybe, just maybe, she could have gone about her day today and her life, and none of us would be worse off at all whatsoever if she was allowed to continue her process without being targeted and hounded by pigs. Maybe, just maybe. Is that a fair thing to say? Byron, your order failed, dude. Byron in Fontana, your order failed. I'm still going to send you everything I sell, dude. So if you don't have that, I think he ordered the 5A cop card. I sent it to you anyway. So you have it in your email anyway. If you want to retry to put your order through, thanks. I appreciate the support, but I'm not going to wait on you getting your products, dude. If your order failed, your order failed. Try to put it through again if you can, Byron, but I'm not going to deny you anything that I sell. Not if I can just click it. I have to send off about 10 cop cards of people who ordered one small thing here or there, which is fine with me. I'm going to send all y'all's cop cards off tomorrow. Everybody who ordered between 3 and 3:15 p.m. today, check your order number, and I'm going to send you everything that I sell for free.
Your foot.
Please, brother.
So sad, so sad, so sad. So this is Caroline in Fort Worth. I want to show you guys a video that came across my desk last night. And I want to show this activist get arrested for no reason. She gets arrested, gets put in the torture cuffs, and they will eventually release her. Let me read off some winners here real quick. If you guys ordered anything in the last 15 minutes, I'm gonna read off a bunch of people. Byron, Chris, Mark, Scott. A couple of you guys' orders failed. I'm still gonna send you the 5A cop card in the mail. You tried to order something. Thanks. So Byron, even though your order failed, Dennis, even though your order failed, you know, I'm still gonna send you the stuff I said I would. Nazar, William, Bradley. All you folks are getting free stuff. April. April has got something every day. She just has purchased one thing from my store every day. Joseph, Christopher, all y'all check your email. Y'all let me know in your email real quick if you guys got everything I've been giving away. Absolutely. So William asked, can I make copies of the trifold for my children? Please do. Anybody who just got my PDF, I just emailed you the PDF. I just sent 100 people, maybe 100 people, this free trifold. I just sent it to 100 people. You can make photocopies of this and give them out to friends and family. You can email it to friends and family and tell them, hey, I already bought it for you. Just go watch this channel. I don't care. I care that people learn how to plead the Fifth Amendment. I'm going to make it. I will never stop what I'm doing. And if you never stop, it's really hard for the bottom to come out from underneath of you because your feet are just still going all the time. And that's who I am as a person. So I'll never stop. Never stop. I will never, ever, ever stop. Skylar, I haven't got anything from you yet, man. Are you going to my website and then going to inquiry form? So, you're damn straight. I want everybody to go home. So, Greg, what's going on? Nevada Blue Wall of Silence. April, Soy Leo, Natalia, what is going on? Chevy, what's going on? Chevy, Daryl, what is going on in Oklahoma? How are you? Aaron, I will be running for governor and I will win. And I will change this jackboot thug pig system from the top down. Trifold King, you know it, dude. Listen, everybody has to have a trifold. There is no barrier to entry. You don't have to have any money to get a trifold from me. You don't. Everybody here knows it. Nope. Put a 1 in the chat if you know you don't have to have $1, a dime, a penny for me to send you a trifold. Put a 1 in the chat if you know it, like you know it, like you know it. You don't have to have a single frickin' penny to get my products. You don't have to have a dime. I'd appreciate it if you did. Thanks. At the same time, there's so many people who are living on SSI, who are living on a fixed income, who have disability, who don't have unemployment, who are underpaid, who are underemployed. There's so many people. And for me to sit here and be like, oh, you don't have $9? I'm not giving you my trifold. Like, not a chance in hell. So I want to watch a few minutes of this. And while I'm at Skylar, I'm going to go through all of my WordPress inquiries right now. And I'm going to send off another 50 or 100 emails. So this is Caroline in the Caroline, Fort Worth. I watched her get arrested last night. And I'll tell you what, my blood was boiling. I'm going to speed it up to a point here where we can watch it. So right here, you guys can't see this yet, but she has spotted somebody. Brandy, I will check. I will check. Did you order something, Brandy, or did you put on the free list? I'm doing the free list right now, Brandy. So if you are on the free list, give me 1 second. I'm going to try to clear my free list right now, but there's like 200 people on it. So I'll do my best right now. But I will do the free list right now. And then Dan said, Chille me up for me to sit here, be like, oh no, like the man that he is. And I did go back and purchase some stuff from your site. Oh, thanks, Dan. Thanks. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. But let's watch. So Caroline in Fort Worth has spotted a cop that had someone pulled over, and watch what this pig does to her. Watch what this pig does to her. I mean, Caroline in Fort Worth, I hope I can help you.
Thanks for coming in to my backup. So I'm over here in Hurst, Texas. It's going over to the jail, but I saw this cop watch. We're going to see if these are the same guys that arrested Cody, and then I can ask some questions. Parked too far away. Ooh, I parked really far away.
So she parked too far away, so she has to cut through a construction lot. Right there, there's a lot next to the pullover where she has to cut through the construction lot. That's all she has to do here. She hasn't done anything wrong at all whatsoever. All she's doing is simply cutting through a construction lot. That's all she's doing. She hasn't done anything wrong at all whatsoever. But that's not what happened. Oh, Miss Harpster, your order went through. Thanks. And then Charity, I got your contact. I will send you everything I sell for free. Give me 1 second.
These might be the same guys that got Cody, so we can talk to them. See what the fuck. It'd be nice. It'd be nice if it's the same ones that arrested Cody.
I'll answer your question, Mr. Boudreaux. Give me 1 second.
There's all kinds of obstacles.
So she's going through a construction site here.
Wow, parked too far.
She parked too far away.
I hope they're not construction ones. This would be the best way to find out what happened to him.
So she's doing her investigation on a previous auditor who was arrested.
What is this place? Is it a motel? Oh, it's a motel. Okay. They have a car stopped. All right, let's go check them out. Okay. Get the gimbal going.
She's not doing anything wrong.
Looks like mud.
She's walking through mud.
My new Timberlands on.
She's got her brand new timber. So she's walking through a construction zone. She's narrating. This is exactly what I want you guys to do when you tell me that cops are following you or stalking you or harassing you. You pull your camera out and you actively narrate exactly as Caroline is doing.
I'm gonna walk across this.
I got your email, Sky.
That's not too bad.
Ronaldo, I got your email.
Shining a light at me.
So now what has she done so far? Let me just catch you up. She spotted a cop pulling somebody over, just like I do. She parked too far away. She miscalculated how far the walk was going to be. She got out of her car with her phone and was walking up there. She ended up having to cut through a construction zone, like a construction site of some kind where they're doing construction at a certain part of the block, but not on the street. It was on the block, not in the street. So now she sees the blue lights and the cherries and berries. And so she walks up here to record the interaction. This. I just want to make sure that we're on the same page here so we all know what's going on.
Ooh.
Got you, Daniel.
He's shining that light at me. Whoa.
Hey,
Whoa.
what are you doing?
I'm just watching you.
I'm just watching you. I would have stated I'm a member of the press, or I would have not said any word to them, but you can't fault her for what happens to her next.
Watching you.
Okay,
Why are you grabbing me? Don't grab me.
because you're walking through a construction zone.
Yeah, no. Could you quit grabbing me, please?
So she walks up to record the interaction of what's going on, and the cops walk over to her away from their stop and start grabbing her.
Get your hands off me.
You're impeding our investigation.
How am I? I just walked up. How am I impeding
Because you're
you?
literally walking up on us and you're
Okay,
intoxicated.
I'm not intoxicated. Take your hand off my arm.
Did you hear that? You're walking up on us and you're intoxicated. How did she magically become intoxicated? And by the way, you jackboot thug pig, because eventually I'm going to get this because I'm going to end up helping her. When you have to deal with me, jackboot thug pig, I'm an alpha male. There's a very big difference between me and a woman. Period. Any woman. I'm an alpha male, and when I walk up to you, pig, and I come up to you and you're recording pigs, when I'm recording the pigs, you won't touch me like that. None of this will happen to me. So I can't wait. I hope Caroline reaches out to me, because you don't treat people like that. You don't just grab them and say, you're walking up on me. We're allowed to walk up to cops and film them. It's our right to walk up to cops and film them. Jackboot thug pig. Just I'll tell you what, I'd like to get a hold of this guy.
No, I'm not.
You just walked up on us.
I know. I just
And-
walked up on you.
Yeah, she sure did. She
and
admits
Take your
it.
hand off
you're
my
walking
arm.
through a construction zone.
How am I supposed to know that it's dark?
It's
You're
not a
walking through
construction
mud.
zone.
Yeah, I'm coming over to watch you. Can you take your hand off me? Take your hand off my arm.
Put your hands behind your back.
No, I'm
What?
not.
Yes.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Stop! Stop! Stop it. What are you talking about?
You
I'm just walking
literally
up to film
just,
you.
yeah, just walked up on us like out of nowhere.
Right, so what?
Like,
That's my right to watch you.
it is.
Quick.
Then take her out of torture
Get your
cuffs, you
handcuffs off
jackboot
me.
thug
I
pig.
did anything wrong.
Yeah.
What
You
did I
did.
do? Stop! Okay, I'm allowed to film. Here's Texas, guys. Here's Texas.
So many emails, you guys. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to
We
catch
just had
up.
a female walk out to us. Don't stop. She's a tank.
Let's go. Here's Texas, guys. Here's Texas.
I would have got you out, Carolina.
Here's Texas, guys. Don't turn it off. It's against the law for you to turn it off. Don't turn it
Yeah.
off. It's against the law for you to turn it off.
He doesn't care about the law,
I can
Carolina.
walk anywhere I want to. This is America.
He doesn't care.
Take handcuffs off me.
We're not over. It's going to be a different female.
Take the handcuffs off me.
Okay.
She's a lot calmer than I would have been. I
So
would
why
have
are
told
you
him.
walking up on us like
It's
that?
my job.
Walking up on
What's
you?
your name?
Carolina.
Carolina what?
That's it. That's all they get. It's Carolina.
You have to have a reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime. But I haven't done a crime. So you can take the handcuffs off me now. What's the crime?
What's the crime? I'm not saying you're committing a crime. I'm saying that
Okay,
you just walked
so
up.
I only have to identify
You were
myself.
about to walk up in the middle of our investigation.
No, I was going to stop right there, but you grabbed
You
me. before I-
didn't?
Wow. So let me be clear, right? I'm a man. My ears are cauliflowered. I spent 30 years, been wrestling since I was 7 or 8 years old. I'm 49 now. If I walk up to you and I'm filming you, you going to say I'm walking up on you? You scared of me too? He's scared of a woman walking up to him with her camera out. He's scared of that. He has to grab her and put her in torture cuffs. Imagine if he had to ever face a real man, he didn't have a gun. Imagine if he had to ever take on a real legitimate man and he's putting her in torture cuffs. Why is he putting her in torture cuffs? What's the reason for putting her in torture cuffs? If he's that scared, he shouldn't be a pig.
Stop.
I couldn't stop because you grabbed me before I could walk down the hill. And I can go all the way to the edge if I want to.
No, you can't. You
Yes.
can't just walk up into the middle of a police investigation.
Yes, she
I
can.
walk up and
You
film
can absolutely film us. I am
Yes.
100%
Okay,
for
take
you
the
filming the
handcuffs
police.
off.
Doesn't seem like you
Take
are.
these handcuffs off and let me film you.
But when you just walk up on us out of nowhere
So
and
I
you
walk-
walk
Out of
Yeah.
nowhere.
through a construction zone,
So what's wrong with that? There's not a construction zone. Do you see tape around it?
you're
I don't-
telling me that's not a construction zone.
It looks like some mud.
Alex, I got
It
you,
is
man.
a
Check your email.
construction zone. There's
Take the
barricades
handcuffs
all
off
around
me.
it.
Take the
Digital
handcuffs
means
off.
print at home.
Take the handcuffs off me. Quit pulling on me. Quit pulling on me.
Can't hear much right here.
Don't have that.
Can't hear much right here. It drives me a little bit crazy because I can't hear. Okay, I'm going to pause right here just for 1 second. Check your email. I just sent off 50 emails just now. I just sent off 50 emails to people who requested my stuff for free. I just sent off to 50 people. I sent off the trifold. So you got to print this out yourself. You can get it on deletelaws.com with a Z, deletelaws.com with a Z. I sent this off to 50 people. I sent off the 5A cop card to 50 people, both the non-driver and the driver. Everybody just got this in your email. I got about 8 people left. And I'm going to send it off to the last. And this clears out my free list. So it wasn't quite 200. It was a little over, 100, something like that. So everybody check your email. Let me know if you guys got the free stuff. I just sent off the trifold. I sent off the 5A cop card, the racist origins of gun control. I also sent off this poster right here, this poster that I designed in 2021. I sent this off yesterday. This has on the prison graph right down here. This has the lynching graph down here, has all the figureheads of the history throughout time. It has the executive, the judicial, and congressional branches of government. These are all the presidents on the black line right here. Every single president we've ever had is on this black line, going from Washington down to Joe Biden. I sent this off to 100 people just now. If you print this thing out that I put in your email, it says poster on it, and you get it 27 by 40, it costs like $30 or something like that. You put this in your living room, your kitchen, your dining room, people will stand around and talk about this poster for hours and hours. At the top are all the Supreme Courts we've had. These are, I can't get my fingers to work right because I'm going backwards. These right here on this line are all the Supreme Court justices we've ever had on this top line right here. So I just sent this off to 100 people more. Everybody check your email. Can't hear what she's saying here. She's having an argument. You can hear some words now and then, so just listen really carefully.
Oh, I do. You just walked up and acted.
You just walked up. That's not a crime.
We were standing right there.
She's fighting. Can't hear her. Can't hear what she's saying. Lindsay, I got you. Check your email, Lindsay. Lindsay P. Wavy Baby sent you a trifold. Robert P. sent you a trifold. Wavy, I got more than one email from you, but I got you. So John 949 AOL email address, John 949. You sent me the wrong email address. Doesn't work.
Now I have to stand with you while another officer inventory. And he can't go take his
Now he's cop-splaining, saying he can't do this because you're here, and we can't do that because you're here, because the camera's there and you'll be held accountable for what you do. So just so you guys know, I watched this entire video last night. This goes on for like 15, 20 minutes more. So I'm just going to, what does that say? Carter Co said, realize I'm 30 minutes behind putting a 1 in the chat. I'll add you, Carter. So this goes on for like 30 minutes. I'm going to fast forward. They eventually will let her out of torture cuffs. I have not heard from her yet. So they're going to let her go out of the torture cuffs in the next couple of minutes right here.
All right. Okay, I'm back, guys. I'm back. I'm out of handcuffs. I'm back. They think I'm driving this black car, but I'm not. Could y'all hear anything at all? So they thought I was in this black car. They're still not going to be able to identify me.
So now she has to walk all the way back to her car. I would love to get her on the phone if someone knows her. I used to have her contact number. I don't know if I have it anymore. I'd like to get a hold of her, though. I'm trying to grab her
guys.
and put his hands on her like a psycho.
Here's what happened. They put me in handcuffs. They questioned me. I didn't let them know who I was. Let's see.
Wavy Baby, that is not possible at all. So Wavy said, I have not received my free trifold. Yes, you have. You haven't checked your email. I sent it to you. I got 2 of your emails, Wavy baby. You did get the trifold in your email address. That's a fact. I don't miss anybody ever. Ever. I don't miss a single person. No person contacts me and I don't, well, not no person ever through the history because I get so many thousands of emails, but you definitely got a trifold, Wavy baby, 100%. Oh, you got her contact? Oh, she's a good acquaintance of mine, Peachy Rider. She's quite a good acquaintance of mine. So if I'd like to talk to her and find out what she wants to do about this illegal detainment.
I thought I was drunk. I wasn't drunk. They said that I interrupted them. I impeded them. I didn't. Okay, how am I going to get back over here without them seeing me? I have to go this way. Oh, shit. Okay, here we go. Try to find my way back. So supposedly he has a warrant in Irving now. So how did I get over here? Oh, God, I'm going to have to go this way. I wonder if they're following me. I can't look at the chat. I gotta look at where my feet are going.
She's running.
Damn, that was scary. I gotta get on the other side of this fence. Thought my name was Carolina. I went to my last name. Okay, there was a hole in this fence. Oh, I have to go all the way down here. Okay. More trek.
So she gets in her car right here.
Okay, here we go.
Listen to how frazzled she is from being put in torture cuffs.
All right.
Listen to how frazzled she is. What she's
okay,
going
so
through.
what happened was, let me get out of here.
Charity, I got your contact. I'll send you everything.
Hang on, guys. Let me get out of here first. I guess it was smart parking pretty far away. All right. Hang on, guys. Hang on. Whew.
Mr. Hoke, I got your email. I'm going to send you everything right now.
Hang on, guys.
You're welcome, Sanel. You're welcome, brother. You don't stop, dude. Keep going.
Hang on, guys.
She's fleeing, getting away from those cops who
I'm
have.
surprised y'all found me in my backup channel. Trying to go the speed limit.
Oh, I got you, Bill.
It's probably 25.
Mr. Eaton. Got you, buddy.
So, I guess I'll have to get up there in the morning. Oh, thanks for the super chat. I see that. Hang on just a minute. Oh, shit. Big bump, big bump. I should park in one of these apartment complexes real fast. Yeah, let me do that. So they
Charity,
don't
I got
running around looking for me. So let me just park. There's a car coming up from behind me now. Shit, okay, I missed that parking spot.
Mr. Hoke, this is coming to you in 1 second.
Side screen. We'll take it.
Richard, I got your contact, man.
Hang on, guys. Hang on.
Richard and Marilyn, thanks, man. Appreciate that, bro.
Hang on, guys. I know exactly where I'm at. Who's that guy that was behind me?
Christopher in Utah, I got your.
Okay. Let's see Hey.
She's frazzled, man, from being put in torture cuffs. She's messed up right
So, well,
now.
that's not my fault that you guys are ADD and can't do two things at once. I don't know if you could hear everything.
Could kind of hear it. Couldn't hear all of it. I listened last night trying to see if I could turn the sound up on my system. It didn't work.
All right, guys. Okay. Can't take this off. Let me see. All right.
So let's check emails just real quick. If you guys ordered anything from me or you contacted me for a free thing, or if you bought a $5 thing or a $10 thing, I just sent off so many emails just now to so many people who contacted me or ordered something. I can't keep track of how many times I just clicked my thumb. I just have no idea. But let me know in the comment section if you guys got everything that I sent to you. There's no barrier to entry. If you can afford to buy one thing, thanks a lot. I really appreciate that. But there is no barrier to entry to get any of my products. Now, I don't typically like just so you know, tomorrow I'm sending off to like 10 people who I gave a time frame and they all ordered within that time frame. So I'm sending off 10 of these tomorrow to different people who ordered between 3 o'clock and 3:15 p.m. I'm even going back a couple minutes and going forward a couple minutes because I want to give as much stuff away as I possibly can. You know, I want you guys to have my products in your car. So if anybody has a contact for Caroline, I would absolutely love to talk to her. Now she goes on here. She's pretty frantic for a while, and then she eventually will stop her broadcast. But I don't really know what happened. I want to talk to her. I want to get her on the phone and have a conversation with her and see what happened. Hey, Chris, thanks for coming by, man. God bless you. Overturn Terry versus Ohio. Okay, let's watch this one. This is where the cops say they don't believe him.
Stop with it, man. I'm not lying to you.
Hey, guy.
Stop with it.
Hey.
So he's up in his driveway.
Hello, how are you, sir?
Hey, I'm doing good.
Hey, I'm Deputy Lieutenant Case Sheriff's Office. I was just coming by to check on you. Somebody called and said that I guess you were having some problems swerving inside the lanes and whatnot like that. And when I got behind you, you were kind of swerving a little bit, so I want to check on you, make sure you're okay.
Right there, y'all. There's no witness. There's nobody on the scene. There's nothing. There's nothing. I plead the Fifth Amendment. He didn't pull him over for any traffic violation, so he doesn't have to show him his license, registration, proof of insurance. The moment the cop starts to question you, the moment he says a single solitary word to you, no matter what that word is, it's right here on the 5A cop card, number 2. So he's a non-driver because he's in his driveway, even though he's behind the wheel. Cop approaches you and says any words at all to you. While filming, you say, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. The Fifth Amendment is unequivocal. Cop loses qualified immunity for questioning you. Who thinks that's what he's going to say? Who thinks that's what he's going to do? From the preview, it looks like they get into a wrestling match. Why didn't he immediately you have to say the words, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right. It says right here on the card, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right. I invoke 1A. Number 2, cop approaches you and says any words at all to you. I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. You have to say the words. The words have to be spoken.
What's going on today?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
No, don't say any of that. You say, I plead the Fifth Amendment. This man should have reached up from his visor, and pulled down his trifold and said, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Why the flock is he talking? Why is he saying anything to a judge? What's the police goal? What's the officer's goal? What's the police officer's goal to do to you? Can anybody tell me what the police officer's goal is? The police officer's goal is to pull you out of your car, put you in torture cuffs, arrest you, impound your car, and steal your money. And for doing that, he gets a raise, he gets promotions, he goes up in ranking, he gets monies, he gets to do more things, he gets more chicks, he gets more trim. His wife or girlfriend puts out a little bit more. His kids win the soccer games. He gets everything by arresting you. Once you understand that their game is to arrest you, you'll then join me. You'll be like, you know what? I hated that guy until one day I pled my Fifth Amendment right and I watched this cop do everything he could to try to get me to answer questions after I'd invoked my Fifth Amendment right. I can now see that pigs can't even follow their own rules. Go to my website, deletelaws.com. Get a trifold. Don't wait. Everybody, let me know in the comment section. I sent off so many hundreds of emails during this live stream, and I haven't heard from anybody. I mean, maybe the list was from yesterday. I don't know, but there was a couple hundred people in there. So I don't know. But
on you. Somebody called and said that I guess you were having some problems swerving inside the lanes and whatnot like that. When I got behind you, you were kind of swerving a little bit. So I want to check on you, make sure you're okay.
So it's a welfare check. I plead my Fifth Amendment.
What's going on today?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't make any kind of sense. Okay, well, I just want to check on you. Like I said, I'm just speaking to you freely, seeing how
Oh, so am I being detained or am I free to go?
you're doing. Do you live here?
Yeah, well, I'm going to my girlfriend's house.
Okay, this is your
Why is he answering questions?
girlfriend's house?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Are you okay today?
Yeah,
Do you feel like you need medical attention or anything like that?
no, absolutely not. Is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's okay. Have you had anything to drink today by any chance?
No.
Okay, I'm picking up on an odor of alcohol coming from you.
I thought this was a welfare check. I thought you were just checking on me, pig.
Nope.
When's the last time you had anything to drink?
No, I haven't had anything to drink at all.
Okay, would you mind just step out with me real quick? If you wouldn't mind.
You hold on a second. My God, people, there has been, Benjamin, thanks for joining. There has been no determination if I'm being detained or if I'm free to go. There's been he started off saying, I'm just freely coming up and checking on you. This is just checking on you, see how you're doing. And now it's magically turned into a detainment. Now you're ordering me around. Come stand over here. Come do over this. He didn't clarify, am I being detained or am I free to go? He didn't need to clarify that. The moment the cop walked up to him, he should have said, I plead the Fifth Amendment. I mean, my frustration is that I do this every day. I reach thousands and thousands of people every day. Maybe you're not sharing my trifold. Maybe you're not sharing this. When I give this to you in a PDF, maybe you're not forwarding this to friends. Maybe you should be. Maybe you should be forwarding this to your friends and saying, yo, man, watch this guy's video. He's showing that the moment you start talking, the cop starts ordering you around, then you go in torture cuffs, then you go to the dungeon. I just can't understand why people are still talking.
Fine, I'll just talk to you for a second out here. So, where you're heading to your girlfriend's house, right?
Yeah, man.
She lives here?
Again, Eaton.
Yeah.
What's her name? Okay, without looking, what's this address here?
99 Lake.
Without
Okay, this isn't
looking,
99. Okay.
1040 with 155.
you're welcome,
Okay, so
Darlene.
whose house is this? Do you know whose house this is?
Yeah, I mean,
155, go ahead for 170.
that's where
Okay.
my house is. I could.
Okay. Would you mind keep your hands out the pockets while I'm talking to you?
Yeah, yeah.
Why? Why do you got to keep your hands out? Look where his hands are.
Yeah, I mean,
155, go ahead.
His fingertips are resting.
that's where
There's no weapon down there.
Okay.
my house is. I could.
Okay. Would you mind keep your hands out the pockets while I'm talking to you?
Okay. You know what you say to him? You say, go fuck yourself. I'll leave my hands in my pockets anytime I want. You don't tell me where my hands go. You're not my daddy. You're not God. You're not the boss of me. My hands will go in my pockets if I want. See here, my hands are in my pockets. Eat my shorts, you filthy pig. You don't let them order you around. Bill, I guarantee you got the trifold. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. Why is he telling him what's the address on the house without looking? I don't have to answer your fucking quizzes, bro. I have the Fifth Amendment, my right to remain silent. I don't have to tell you the address on the house. Well, Michelle, if you invoke your rights properly from the beginning, Michelle said they'll arrest you. Sure, they will. If you don't take control of that pig immediately. Remember, the pigs are taught, this is my stop. I'm in charge of this stop. You see, when they stop me, who's in charge? I'm the boss. Because I invoke my Fifth Amendment right like a boss. I give them my license, registration, proof of insurance immediately. Then I tell them, stop questioning me, go back and do your job. You harass me any further, you'll be looking at a lawsuit. Get the hell away from me. You've seen how I treat them. It's because I've mastered the art of using my trifold and using my camera. I am the king of camera work. Show me another auditor who uses their camera like I do. And even not in the auditing world, show me another person who gets their camera out as efficiently as I do, and I'll show you someone who's very good at what they do. Your camera comes out in a millisecond. Look at his hands right here. Look at his hands. His hands are like this. His hand should be like this. He has no power because there's no transparency. No transparency, no power. Remember how many times I was arrested before the camera phone existed. Now, since the camera phones existed, I've been arrested twice, 2 lawsuits, 2 federal lawsuits. You guys see what happened in Ohio today with my federal civil rights lawsuit? Pam Wagner, you thought you were going to get away with it? Baby. We ain't done. We ain't done. Not even close.
I appreciate you, man. So you said you're going to a girlfriend's house on 99. What was it again?
7.
This is 22.
Why did he answer the question to begin with?
Okay. Are you sure you have anything to drink today? Because, like I said, I'm picking up on an odor of alcohol coming from you as you're talking to me. When's the last time you did have something to drink? Okay. When's the last time you had something to drink?
I haven't had anything to drink.
Okay. Are you diabetic or anything?
No. Well, I don't think I am.
Okay. Do you feel like you're having symptoms of diabetic coma? Like,
so just so you guys know, cops, they'll try this same old tactic bullshit. Like it's Christmas in my email. You got it? Right on. Right on. I'm glad you got it, Sarah. I sent off so many free things today. I can't even imagine. But this one right here, this guy right here, he is messing everything up. He's the reason why it's going bad.
Okay. When's the last time you had something to drink?
I haven't had anything to drink.
Okay. Are you diabetic or anything?
The cops have this thing where they'll try to say that if you're diabetic, then maybe your breath smells like alcohol. There's no correlation to that being true. There's no correlation to that. The police, just like excited delirium is made up, so is this. Oh, if you're diabetic, then maybe your breath can smell like alcohol. That's not true. I got a very good friend in Texas who's diabetic. His breath's never smelled like alcohol because he's diabetic. He's got an insulin pump that lives on his person. This is a made up bullshit lie by the police saying, oh, if you're diabetic, then maybe we think we're smelling alcohol. It's a ruse. It is totally fake. Just like excited delirium is totally fake. If you ever read in any publication, in any paper, oh, he died with excited delirium, they killed him and made up a term. No medical doctor, no medical professional, no university, no institution, not a single medical professional, ADA or anything else, AMA, nothing. American Medical Association, none of them. There used to be the American Medical Association of Black Doctors. They wouldn't have approved it either. There is no such thing as excited delirium. It's fake. Just like this is. Just like saying, oh, you're diabetic, so that's why we smell alcohol. They made it up. They've kept going with the same lie. What's another lie they have? That cops can get sick from having the F chemical, the fentanyl chemical. If there's the fentanyl chemical anywhere around, if cops come anywhere near it, they can get sick and die. It's a lie. Scientists have shown that every single cop, and it's thousands of cops now, thousands, all of them lied. All of them lied. And it's still going on. The cops are still going, oh, he must have fentanyl poisoning. It's a lie. It's a motherfucking lie. You're lying. You fucking lying jackboot fucking thug fucking pigs. You're lying. There is no such thing as a fentanyl overdose from cops coming in contact with fentanyl. It's made up. Scientists have debunked it. No matter how many of you fake it for free vacation time, I don't care. It's a fucking lie. Just like, oh, you must be diabetic then. I smell alcohol on your breath.
No. Well, I don't think I am.
okay. Do you feel like you're having symptoms of diabetic coma? Like, are you feeling a little confused or loopy or anything like that where you might need medical attention? Okay. Do you have your driver's license on you? Are there any weapons in the vehicle? Any guns, knives, grenades, tasers, anything like that? I see a gun holster in the door. There's not a gun anywhere?
174.
Hey, let me get you stand back over here for a second. Let me get you stand right here, okay? Because like I said, I see a gun holster in the door. I want you to reach back in the vehicle, okay? I'm going to close this door right here if you don't mind.
My God. Does he not have see his reflection in the truck? Is his hand not 1 inch away from a gun? What a pussy.
174.
Hey, let me get you stand back over here for a second. Let me get you stand right here, okay? Because like I said, I see a gun holster in the door. I want you to reach back in the vehicle, okay? I'm gonna close
Such a scared little rabbit.
this door right here, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Is there a firearm in the vehicle?
Oh, no.
Okay, do you have one on you anywhere?
No, not at all.
Okay. All right. 192.
I live right down the road, man.
Okay. Can you copy 1 by Florida deal? So why'd you pull in right here?
Because that's where my wife lives, and I like to see her.
So you stopped by to say hello. So you said this was your girlfriend's house at first, and you gave me the wrong address, and you say it's your wife's house.
Don't answer.
Do you know the people that live here?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Okay, because you seem very confused about where you're at. Like I said, from the minute I started talking to you, you seem confused. I smell an odor of alcohol. Your eyes are real watery and glassy. Okay? So I just have a concern that you might not be okay to operate a motor vehicle. Does that make sense? Okay. Have you taken anything today, prescription or non-prescription?
Whatever you want to say, man. Listen, come on.
Okay.
Dude, he's trying to arrest you and you're talking. What do you think he's going to do if you talk to him? If you say anything to that jackboot thug pig, he wants to arrest you, bro. That's what he thinks his job is.
You don't smell an odor of alcohol. You're not.
Okay. I do.
So who believes the guy? Number one, who believes him? Put a 1 in the chat if you believe this guy. He said it 5 or 6 times now. Dude, stop it. You don't smell alcohol. Do you believe him? Put a 1 in the chat if you believe the guy who's telling the cop, you do not smell alcohol. Stop it. He said it 4 or 5 times now. He's told him, you don't smell alcohol. Why do you keep saying that? Listen, not everybody is articulate as I am. Not everybody can mince words as quickly as I can. Not everybody can come up with new words to say as they're speaking out loud. I don't even know what I'm going to say next, but I can just say it because I'm very good at coming up with words on the fly. My thought process happens very fast. Doesn't seem like he's quite as cognitively fast as I am. So he's not responding as quickly as someone like me is. But that doesn't mean he's also tall, can play basketball, and I can't. So we all have these gifts, okay? God stuck me at 4'8", looks like he's about 6'4". We all got our blessings, right? So he can't articulate very well, but that doesn't mean that he's drunk just because the cop who was standing 5 feet away said, a small smell of alcohol coming. I don't believe the cop at all. I believe him. I believe him that there's no alcohol on his breath.
Go ahead. Where are you coming from right now?
I'm going to my home. Right here. Right here, man.
Okay, but you pulled in here when you saw me behind you. Like I said, you're swerving.
Hold on. That is not, people, if you listened carefully in the beginning, he said, I got reports of you swerving. He didn't say he observed him swerving. He said he got reports. Then he's saying right now, Avery, he's saying right now that he was swerving, but this pig never observed anybody swerving. And when the cop says, where are you going? It says right on the trifold. Don't ask me where I'm going from. Don't ask me where I'm going. Don't ask me where I've been. Don't ask me if I've been drinking. Don't ask me if I have a gun. I put the 5A cop card in here for non-drivers because if I get pulled over, I want the non-driver in my car to use the 5A non-driver cop card. But it says right here, you don't answer any of those questions. And this guy did. So put a 1 in the chat if you think he's going to go to jail. Let me put my 1 over here. I think he's going to go to jail. I think he's going to get arrested and go to jail. Do you think that? Do you think that? He started an interaction with a pig. Do you think he's going to go to jail? I just got this feeling he's going to go to jail. I think he's going to go to jail. What do you guys think? Think he's going to go to jail?
Okay. Would you mind keeping your hands on? Here, I'll tell you what. If you wouldn't mind if I pat you down for weapons, you can put your hands in your pockets all you want.
Absolutely.
Do you mind? All right. Will you face away from me real quick?
No, I'm not.
Then you can put your hands in your pockets all you want. How about that?
I mean, whatever
Okay.
you'd like, man. I'm
Well,
not
I mean,
trying to
I'm just like I said.
or anything.
No, I understand you're not. I'm trying to get the facts out of you. I'm trying to get
Here's
actual
the facts.
information.
Here's the facts, dude.
Okay.
Here. am.
So he's
There
not
we go.
he's not the fastest guy mentally, but he doesn't seem like
What are
a
you trying to
bad
show me?
guy. Does he seem like he's out of control, like he's swaying or he's drunk or he's impaired? Just seems like he's not real cognitively fast.
I'm showing you my house. I'm down the street.
Because look, I'm gonna be honest with you. You don't live here. You don't know anybody lives here, right? Okay.
That's not accurate. No,
Okay.
Not at all.
What's the name of the person that lives here then?
Katrina.
Trina? Trina who?
Yes, Katrina.
Okay.
Why are you answering any questions? It's never going to be enough. Well, what's her last name? When's her birthday?
You know 192. Is that with a C or with a K? Can you check M&I for a Katrina advisor?
Man, do I not teach you? Do I not teach you? I sit here. Oh, you got the downloads, William? I told you, bro. I told you, man. I don't miss anybody. Listen. I invoke my fifth. Try it like a cop sucker. Okay. Let's say that you're a cop sucker. Let's say that you suck off the pigs. Okay. Cop pulls you over. You like cops. You respect cops. Cops to you are your friends. When the cop pulls you over, you have used this fancy broccoli wad rubber band you got when you ordered the trifold. Your stuff and everything is up here. When the cops walk up to you, let me do it like a cop sucker, okay? Cop walks up. Hey, I got a report. You were swerving down the road. Do you live here at this house? Respectfully, officer, I know you're doing your job and you have a certain set of protocols, policies, and procedures that you have to do. Myself, as a free American citizen, I have a set of policies, procedures, and protocols that I follow when I am forced to be involved with anybody who calls themselves a law enforcer. Because of your policies, procedures, and protocols, I respectfully invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Here's my license, registration, and everything I have to provide by law. I'll not be answering or speaking to you any further. Do your job. That's how you do it. That's the only way you do it. If you want to suck off the cop as you're invoking your Fifth Amendment right, I want you to know I really love cops, but I've got to follow my own set of policies, procedures here. I got to invoke my Fifth Amendment right. But I love you pigs. I love you guys. I love that you're a pig. I invoke my Fifth Amendment right. Oh, well, you were swerving. I told you, piggy. I love pigs. I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. That's it. That's literally how you do it. That's how it's done. Just like that.
What her address is, if we have one.
She doesn't because we don't have the same address.
Okay.
There you go, man.
Okay. What's this? That's your
That
phone.
is.
Okay. That's just a blank screen is all I see. Go ahead.
Katrina is showing address as of May 2021-99.
Oh, so he's at Katrina's address.
10-4. Okay, so they say Katrina lives at your house, 99.
Yes, which is up the road.
Right, which is not here. You told me Katrina is here. This isn't Katrina's address.
Yeah.
So why are you lying to me?
Oh, what happened? How is the cop trying to say that he lied? Why is he saying he lied? Because he talked. If you say one thing to the cop, he's going to say you said something else. He's going to say you said something different. You're going to the dungeon, but you're not just going to the dungeon. You're going to the dungeon in torture cuffs, bro. You're going in the torture cuffs. Stick him in the torture cuffs. Sorry, those tighten up a little bit on you in the back seat. Let me double lock those after you've been tortured for 20 or 30 minutes. How far is the drive? It's only 45 minutes to the dungeon. And along the way, I'm going to play country music and I'm going to cop-splain the whole time. You ready? You talked. How'd you get here? You flapped your gums. There was some guy on the internet saying I should invoke my Fifth Amendment right. He says he gives his shit away for free. I saw in the comment section he gave away to hundreds of people, but I'm too proud. That guy, he's an auditor. He's an anarchist. He doesn't believe in the rule of law. Whatever you want to say to paint me ugly. But did you invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent, or did you end up in the back of the car in torture cuffs? What happened to you, bro? Oh, you didn't listen, huh? Okay. Gotcha.
Stop with it, man. I'm not.
I mean, Katrina here. This isn't Katrina.
Bob DeGracia.
So why are you lying to me?
Sean Cochran, check your email.
Stop with it, man. I'm not lying to you. I told you Katrina's at my address.
Okay.
Now I'm right there.
Okay.
Like around the corner.
I know Katrina's at
That is what he said. Katrina's at my address.
your address. Who lives here at 22?
This is her address that she stays at with her friend.
Okay.
And I stay here with her all the time.
What's her friend's name?
Her friend is
You answered one question. You got to answer all of them.
Katrina's friend's name is
Mitzi, it's in your spam folder. Mitzi, you ordered something. It's in your spam folder. Check your spam folder, Mitzi. I'm going to send it to you again.
Simone? Okay. Do you know Simone's last name?
No, I don't.
Okay. Just Simone? Okay.
I don't know what to. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's perfectly fine.
Why is he playing this game? He could have invoked his Fifth Amendment and not played any of this.
I don't know what to. Is that okay?
So
Yeah,
stupid.
that's perfectly fine.
Why is he talking? Why is he looking for? He don't have to prove anything to that pig. You don't have to say anything to him.
Damn it.
No words are
What's the
necessary.
matter?
You don't have to prove anything to him. You are innocent until proven guilty. You don't have to show him anything. You don't got to share anything with him. Nothing. There's nothing you got to show him. There's nothing that he has to see. There's absolutely nothing that that you have to provide by law other than everything provided in the slip below. Pull the 5A cop card out of here real quick for you guys so you guys can see it. It says right here, everything I have to provide is in the slip below. That's all you have to provide. You don't got to provide anything else at all whatsoever. You don't have to tell them the address you're at, who lives there, the name. You have to tell them what you're doing, where you're going, where you're coming from, what your favorite color is, if you like pigs or not. You don't have to say any of this shit. Why the is he talking?
Can you get the phone to work?
No.
No, it's okay. I don't need the phone. I don't need the phone. You can hold on to it. Look, hold on to the phone. Just slip in your pocket, okay? So, Mr. Dustin, do you mind if I call you Dustin?
Okay, so what happens now?
Do you mind if I call you Dustin?
Another pig is approaching. What? Let's play a game. Let's play a game real fast. Another pig is approaching. 2 beta male pigs. What do you think happens to the man next? What do you think happens next? As soon as that pig has backup, what do you think happens next? I love being right, you know? Let's just see. I haven't seen this yet. I'm watching it with you guys. It's fresh. The other videos I saw last night, I watched them, I previewed them, so we'd have something to talk about together. Oh, there it is. Mike V got it. Mike V got it. Hands on. Now, Mike, I haven't seen this yet. Who believes Mike? Who believes Mike V Dog? Mike of Dog. Mike of Dog. Mike of Dog. Maybe he's Russian. Who believes Mike? I'm with you, Mike. I think he's going in torture cuffs. I think he's going in torture cuffs. I think he's going in torture cuffs. Who thinks he's going in torture cuffs? Put a 1 in the chat if you think this guy is going in torture cuffs. And it's going to happen within moments of the backup showing up. I'll bet he goes in torture cuffs. I'll bet you, just so from my experience of pigs grabbing me, pigs don't grab me until they see the other cops walking up. And then when they see the other cops, and I'm not sure if you guys know it or not, but I'm built like a brick shit house, right? I just am from years of lifting, right? So as soon as the other cops see this cop approaching, The cop on the scene will then go to grab me because then he knows the other guy's going to come running in and help him. He wouldn't grab me, of course, by himself. He wouldn't grab me without a badge and gun on. He wouldn't grab me without a taser on. But he's going to grab me the moment the other cop starts walking up. So I'm going to guess, and I haven't seen this yet, that he goes hands on almost the moment. I think it's going to happen right this second. Mike V. Dog. Let's see if you were right, bro. Let's see if you were right.
Of course.
Okay. So, Mr. Dustin, here's the thing. I have some concern after talking to you. Like I said, I come up here to talk to you just to make sure
he's wrapping it all into a circle because he's got somebody behind the man.
You're okay, because some people were calling saying you were swerving all over the road, driving the median, things like that.
Who was calling? Why?
Listen to me. I'm explaining to you. Okay. So as I get behind your vehicle, there's one car in between you and I, but I see you're kind of driving side to side. You're kind of off the grass just a little bit. You're over the center line just a little bit of the road. I know there's not a painted line here, but you're kind of crossing that line, okay? So as you're doing that, like I said, you pulled in this driveway, so I jump out and check on you, make sure you're okay. As I talk to you, I detect a strong odor of alcohol coming from you, okay?
No, that's made up shit.
Okay. Your eyes are glassy. You're standing here. You're kind of swaying back and forth while I'm talking to you. You can't tell me who lives here. You keep changing the story. You're telling me you're coming from, but you're going that direction. Okay, based upon the totality of circumstances with me speaking to you, listen to me.
The totality of this.
Listen to me, Mr. Dustin. I'm explaining something.
Garbage, man.
Okay, listen, I'm explaining something to you. Don't get back in the vehicle. I'm explaining something to you. Based on my observations, I reasonably believe, I feel you're impaired by some unknown substance and you're operating a motor vehicle at the same time. Okay, would you be willing to perform some standardized field sobriety tests to put my mind at ease that you're okay to operate a motor vehicle?
No.
It's just some simple tasks. We're going to walk in a straight line. We're going to stand on one foot. I'll check your eyes. Just some simple tasks, okay? If you want to perform those, we'll get them over with quickly.
No point in it. You already know. Look at me.
Okay, I already know what? You keep saying I already know. Look at you. What's that mean?
There is no point in this.
There's no point
in being
a dick.
Okay, well, like I said, I'm asking you if you want to perform some standardized field sobriety tests based upon your demeanor, the odor of alcohol coming from you right now, the way you were driving when I did get behind you. Would you be willing to perform standardized field sobriety tests? If you're willing to perform them, great. We'll go through them. I'll explain them to you. They'll be quick. They'll be easy. I'll get you out of here, okay?
All right.
If you choose not to perform them, I have to go based on what I've observed at this point.
What a lie.
Okay? Would you want to do that?
No.
No, you're not willing to do that for me?
No.
Okay. I'm going to have to make a decision based upon what I've observed at this point. Okay, this is your chance to kind of show me that you're okay to operate a motor vehicle.
What you're basing your decision on is absolutely not applicable. You're being ridiculous.
Okay.
There is no reason.
Okay. I'm trying to get an explanation as to your demeanor, like I said.
And why does he have any idea about his demeanor? Because he started talking to him. He started having a conversation, and the cop is soft. That cop is soft. He's got arms like my pinky over here. Both of his arms about as big as my pinky finger. I could grab a hold of his forearms and just snap them like the chicken twigs. But he talked. He showed him that he's slow, that he's cognitively slow. He showed him that he doesn't communicate very well, that he goes, well, he did that. He communicated with the pig. The pig gathered the evidence that of his observations and said that he's impaired. It's not, it doesn't. He talked.
Eyes are glassy. You seem confused. You don't know where you're at.
Alfred, I got your
told
order.
Me 3 different people who own this house or who live here.
Nope, that's not true at all.
Okay, you're telling me you're going one direction, you're going another direction.
Nope.
You are swerving inside your lane. We had multiple complaints on you from people calling that we're driving behind you. Okay, I'm giving you a chance to prove to me otherwise that you're okay to operate a vehicle.
Oh, thanks for letting me prove
Maybe some simple tasks.
I'm innocent until proven guilty, but thanks for making me prove.
You want to perform some tasks for me? They're not pass or fail.
No, I'm not going to do pass or fail.
Okay. So are you declining at this point to do some standardized field sobriety tasks for me? I'm going to ask you one more time. Based upon what I've explained to you, would you be willing to perform some standardized field sobriety tasks?
Hey, Jeff, I found your t-shirt order. I'll get it shipped to you today.
Just to put my mind at ease that you're okay to operate a motor vehicle.
I'm perfectly fine to operate a motor vehicle.
Okay.
You need to understand to stop antagonizing me, and I'm not going to subdue to your
Okay.
your test.
Go ahead and put your hands behind your back for me. Don't tense up.
Oh, there it is. Don't tense up. You're not allowed to show that you have any strength. You're supposed to become a jellyfish. You're supposed to just let them move your body wherever they want. See, the other cop, he's already there like an orchestra. They're just ready to come in and go. Look at him. He's going to stick his thumb in his ulnar nerve, maybe.
Put your hands behind your back for me. Okay. Put your hands together
And now look at the contortion and the twisting of the wrists and the torture cuffs.
like you're praying. That's what I want you to. No, look, flip your hands around. It'll make it easier. Make it more comfortable. There you go. Perfect.
How you doing, sir?
Okay. Hold still for me. I'm gonna double lock them, okay? So they don't shrink down on you.
Whatever you do, I am not trying to.
Can I put that key out? There you go.
Unit 155.
Oh, he pre-double locked them before he put them on the hard plastic shell in the back of the torture mobile. What a kind person he is. He put the torture cuffs on double lock. What a mensch of a cop.
Okay, here. Do me a favor. You flip your wrist around, okay? I'm gonna flip this cuff around. It's gonna make this so it doesn't get painful, okay?
No. Oh, sorry.
Around, okay? I'm gonna flip this cuff around. It's gonna make this so it doesn't get painful, okay?
Okay. Put a 1 in the chat if torture cuffs are always torture. Put a 1 in the chat if him being put in torture cuffs are torture. Only if you know, though. Don't put a 1 in the chat if you don't know. Put a 1 in the chat if you know for a fact that torture cuffs are always torture. Let me put my 1 in here. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 from me. I know torture cuffs are always torture. I know this. I was arrested and taken down to Clark County Jail in Nevada. And while you're waiting in the booking process, they put you in torture cuffs in shackles as you wait to go through the process. That was torture too. It's always torture. Torture cuffs are always, always, always torture. Especially when they're behind your back and your shoulders are contorted. It's always torturous. There's never a time it's not. So I'm not really sure what this pig is talking about.
Okay. I'm gonna flip this cuff around. It's gonna make this so it doesn't get painful, okay? There you go. Wait. Stop pulling away from me. Stop pulling away from me. You're about to go on the ground.
Oh, yeah. Are you really? Hey, guy. Hey.
Could you imagine if he actually fought them? He would beat the shit out of both of these pigs. He would beat the shit out of both of them.
Hand behind your back now. Put your hand behind your back. I am. This one here.
Let me address the thing that I put onto the screen right here. Fortnite Clips, who I've never seen you here before, man. Welcome to this channel. Thanks for coming. Hit the subscribe button, everybody. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Are you subscribed to the channel? Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. So Fortnite Clips said cops don't even know how to put cuffs on properly. Let me give you a little historical lesson. So the Delaware colony go all the way back to 1638. The founding of the Delaware colony was in the year 1638. The Delaware colony, though, the founding of the Delaware colony in 1638, that's when the Brits came there from England and put British people there. However, the Delaware colony had already been founded. It had already been created by the Swedes and the Dutch. They were already occupying the island of Delaware. They already had great treaties and organization with the Native Americans on the land. They didn't kill the Native Americans. They had a very symbiotic relationship with Native Americans in Delaware until the English came, the colonizers. And then when we colonized Delaware in 1638, what happened then is the Swedes and the Dutch and the Native Americans, nobody left. They all stayed right there. Now, Britain claimed it for themselves using the doctrine of discovery from the 1493 Papal Bull written by Pope Nicholas or Pope Alexander, 1493. And so then what happens after that? Then when we move into the transatlantic slave trade that goes on all the way from the 1600s all the way up until the 1800s, what happens is the Swedes create chains. Specifically, they create shackles. specifically. And then they figure out this really neat system where if they put a metal vest over the top of your neck and clamp it together, backside, front side, then they can take a chain. They can take the chain and they can weld it or iron it bolt it to the cuff, and then stick that chain to your chest. And then you can only reach your wrist so high. So that way you can't attack white people. That's why torture chains were created. That's why the torture cuffs were invented. So the shorter the chain, the worse the slave. If you could actually have your cuff shackled, bolted to your tin or your metal chest, and you could raise your arm up all the way you can drink water, you were a good Negro. You're allowed to drink water and be in the shackles. You must be a house Negro. You are a good Negro, bro. Tell you that right now. Because if you can get your torture cuff all the way up to your mouth to sip on water, you're a good slave. You're a good slave. So Fortnite clips. The reason why torture cuffs were invented was to torture slaves. Eventually, we'll get to the handcuff slaves where they put the torture cuffs in two different and they shackle them together. Those were originally created for chain gangs so that we could shackle and chain the slaves coming over on the slave ships during the transatlantic slave trade. So we would shackle them while they were on the ship. So when they came into the port in South Carolina, we could just take them right off there and put them up on the auction block and then sell those Negroes while they were in torture cuffs. So there's no proper way to apply torture cuffs. Torture cuffs were made to torture slaves. Torture cuffs are always torture. Torture cuffs are barbaric, brutal, and outdated. There's no proper way to put torture cuffs on a human being. Doesn't exist. Unless, of course, we're talking about proper torture. And then there's a way to put torture cuffs onto people properly, to torture them the most. So I just wanted to get that little piece of information out there.
Show me your hand. Stop resisting. Give me your hand.
You have it. You have it. That means you're real.
Stop pulling your hand away from me.
I'm not, dude.
All right. Listen to me. You made this a lot more difficult than it had to be.
Yeah.
Oh, I can stand up for me.
Sorry. We got these two wafy bitches. Look at that little wafy bitch boy. Listen, if you don't lift weights, I'm okay. It's cool. But don't sign up to be a pig looking like that. He's got the arm of my ex-girlfriend. Look at him. And he's in charge of men. Look at this guy. He's got the body cam on right there, but he couldn't say you're digitally detained. Look at this wafy little bitch boy. And there's the other one. Got to stick a hand in his back because he's already shackled with his arms behind his back, but we need two arms on him.
All right. Listen to me. You made this a lot more difficult than it had to be.
Yeah. You made this a lot more difficult than it had to be, okay? You should have submitted to me putting you in torture cuffs. You should have submitted to my authority, okay? This was too hard.
Oh, I can stand up on my own. All right, there you go. All right, let's walk over to the car.
Now, you remember what I said yesterday? Every time the pigs abuse somebody, they go back and talk to each other privately. Then I took his hand, I stuck it behind his back, and I put him in those cuffs.
Oh, I'm perfectly fine. Are you okay? That's all I'm worried about.
Oh, really? All you're worried about is if he's okay? You're worried about your pension. You're worried about the guy above you who's your superior that wants to get rid of you all the time, constantly shits on you. You're worried about a million things, bud. But the last thing you're worried about is this man's safety. Eat my shorts, you lying pig.
132. Are y'all 10-4?
All right. Have a lean right here for me.
We are 10-4. 10-14.
Well, hold him up.
They got his truck in the driveway. They have his identification in their pocket, most likely, but they got to keep a hand on his back right there.
All right, go ahead and have a seat in here for me, okay?
Because if he went running off down the road in torture cuffs, he would probably get away forever, right?
And when you sit, I'm going to put my hand right here. Make sure you don't hit it. There you go. Just hold tight for me.
Okay, so what happens now, folks? What did we learn the other day? So an incident to arrest, if it's called an incident to arrest, gives the police the right to search your car. This comes from the 1976 case of South Dakota versus Opperman. It's going to be extended again. Which case was that I was reading yesterday? I can't remember off the top of my head, but South Dakota versus Opperman. It's going to bother me, but I'll have it for you tomorrow. So South Dakota versus Opperman, though, is the case precedent. And there, like I said, there's 3 reasons why they can search your car. Number 1, establish ownership. Number 2, secure private property. And number 3, for officer safety. Remember, 1976 South Dakota versus Opperman happens 8 years after the 1968 holding of Terry versus Ohio that put officer safety first for everything. So how come it is they didn't have a case that allowed them to search your car with an incident to arrest before 1976? Because there was no officer safety paradigm that had to be met. So as soon as they created this officer safety moniker that we all had to reach officer safety, then all of a sudden in 1976, they said, oh, they can search your car to establish ownership, secure property, and for officer safety. Why do you need to search my car for officer safety? You think I'm a terrorist? I'm Osama bin Laden? I got a nuclear bomb in the trunk of my car? Is that what you think? Like, why would you think that you need to search my car for officer safety? You think I planted a booby trap in here that when you open the trunk door, my app is going to go off and go, bang, be scared, piggy. Why do you need to search my car for officer safety? It's in there, 1976, South Dakota versus Opperman. You can read it yourself. Incident to arrest allows them to search your car.
Hey, your next rotation, this address, please.
So he's got a holster. He kept wanting to go back in here. He's got a holster in the door, so I wouldn't let him get irritated about that.
There it was. He kept wanting to go back in here because he's got a holster. So they're just making up that this guy wanted to go back and grab a gun. It's a made-up lie. They just made it up.
So he's got a holster. He kept wanting to go back in here. He's got a holster in the door, so I wouldn't let him.
He kept wanting to go back in here. I didn't let him. Dude, that guy could have beat the shit out of you.
Got irritated about that.
Now you're making up that he was going for a gun. Liar.
Alcohol inside of here. Looks like some prescriptions. It said he must fight.
He's got some wrestling shoes in there.
Looks like some prescriptions.
So just so you guys know, if you have wrestling shoes, you're putting time in on the mat.
It said he must fight. The gloves?
Yeah, he's got boxing gloves.
Mat shoes.
They're called wrestling shoes, you dunce cap pig.
I could have told you that, though.
Gonna be out of town side storage, 4121 Gulf Breeze Parkway.
So listen, it's been brought to my attention that we put like 30 shirts on the website about 2 weeks ago, and people have ordered those shirts. I have not seen those yet. So if you ordered a t-shirt from me, I will get those shipped. As a matter of fact, my buddy is here right now. I'm going to go through the back orders right now and see if I can find any t-shirts that anybody ordered. This is the first I'm aware of this. So I forgot that we put t-shirts on there 2 weeks ago. There wasn't a lot of t-shirts. There was only about 50 t-shirts. How long ago did we put those on the website? 2 weeks? About 2 weeks ago. So Jim, I believe the name was Jeff H in Indiana. Jeff H in Indiana. I got your email, dude. I got your order number right here, Jim. And so I will fulfill your t-shirt order. I'm really sorry. I can't stand shipping t-shirts, but actually he's going to ship the t-shirts. It's not going to be me. So I get to kind of, I think I sent you everything, William. Check your email. You guys, I don't miss anybody. I don't miss anybody. I can even check my outbox, William, and tell you for factual. Let me see. Yeah, dude, you got everything in that email. Yeah, dude, I'm looking at your order. Official mailbox. Yeah, I got it. I got your order. I got everything. If you guys go to my website right now, check your spam folder for anything. Listen, I don't miss anybody ever. I won't miss your order. Someone contacted me yesterday and said, hey, my trifold order didn't come and it's been 30 days. I immediately called the factory, said ship his trifold and give him a free 5A cop car driver and non-driver. Once in a while, once a blue moon, something falls through the cracks. I don't miss, guys. I don't miss. I don't miss. Oh, April, I actually saw your t-shirt come through. God bless you, April. I'll get you your t-shirts out to you. So, yeah, so I will get them. No, it's a different Jeff. It's a different Jeff in Indiana. This is Jeff H. Not Jeff hates pigs. Jeff hates pigs. You guys, nobody should go without a trifold. So if you don't have $9 to get it, I will give it to you for free. If you have the $30, man, get this nice. This is nice. This is fancy. This is fancy. And you get this fancy broccoli wad rubber band with it. I'm just telling you, this is nice. This is nice. So if you guys would hurry, get over there, get your trifold. I'm going to get the flock out of here. I've been on here for a couple hours. I got to work with my buddy right now. We're going to finish Constitutional Law Scholar. I'm actually going to sit here and just do a study session right now because I don't want to miss anything when I teach Constitutional Law Scholar. I want to be really sharp with my ish. So I'm been really studying here the past couple weeks because there's a lot of cases. There's a lot of cases that stem from Terry versus Ohio. There's 100 cases that stem from Terry versus Ohio, probably more, that used officer safety as the moniker or the precedent to why they can pass more tyrannical policy from the Supreme Court. It's the Supreme Court, Scholar. You know, I hate cops. I've been on the record about that. I don't respect any of you pigs, but it's the Supreme Court that has given the cops all of our rights. All of our rights have been given to the police. Les Paul, what is going on? Lauren, how are you? Wanda Mees, what's going on? Victor Rice, KT, Fortnite Clips. Hey, listen, tomorrow, just so you guys know, tomorrow I have a new series coming out on an entirely new channel. I took all of the videos that I made in Ironton, Ohio, and I edited those down to little 10-minute clips, little 10-minute videos. So if you guys wonder, if you guys have heard about me previously and you heard about me from Ironton, Ohio, a lot of people contacted me. Were like, dude, I don't know where to look on all of your videos to find the Ironton stuff. So what I did over the past 3 months is I've edited those videos into 10-minute segments. The first 15 episodes come out this weekend. So I'm going to do a preview of those tomorrow. Alfred, not only did you get the t-shirts, man, I also sent you the 5A cop card for free. I think April got one too. I sent off, and then Gloria, I got your contact, and any of my moderators who there's really no limit to me. If you want my shit, I'll give it to you. Pretty much, you know? So if you can afford to buy something great, thanks. But if you want any of the things that I sell, I'm pretty much a sucker because I want you to have the materials. I don't want to see your video of you in that situation and you're talking to cops and I'm screaming at the screen, please stop talking to cops. And then we're watching you get put in torture cuffs and watching you get dragged down to the dungeon. It's just not, it's not worth it. It's not worth it for me. And then someone to say, you know, that I didn't provide them the materials. They came on my channel and they asked me for a trifold and then they get arrested. And it's like, it's just not. Oh, is Paul Enslaved in here? I haven't seen Paul Enslaved. Is he in here? I didn't see him. I'm not really looking at the chat too much because it can be distracting for me. So if Paul Enslaved was in here, tell him I said hello. Hope he's doing okay. All right. All right. Michael Dolan, Big Red Truck. I'm going to get the flock out of here. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. I'll see you guys on the next one. For the love of God, get a trifold in your car. I got 1,000 of these 5A cop cards. I'm giving them away like hotcakes. I think I've given away like 20 or 30 this week. But get one. Get one of these. Get one of these 5A cop cards, front and back. Get it in your wallet. It's a credit card. All right. Love you guys. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys on the next one. Dr. Donna, Dan, Rachel. See you guys on the next one. Later. Later, Gators.